Hello everyone, AR-47, 7.5-inch barrel. This one's from Davidson Defense. A friend of mine gave me this upper as a gift. Let's shoot it and then we'll talk about it. Okay, fun gun to shoot. Let's take a look at the accuracy. So at 100 yards, this is 4 out of 5. I shot 5 shots. The 5th one went somewhere out there. Usually I drop the worst shot. So in this case, we're looking at 4 out of 5, 4 inches, all right? So 4 MOA. Then I went to 200 yards, okay? At 200 yards, I took 6 shots. The 6th one went like way up there. So again, I mean, that's opened up the group huge. It was like a 12. That one was like 12 inches out. But again, I'm going to look at I'm going to drop the worst one. We're going to look at the at 5 out of 6. So the 5 out of 6 is 8 inches. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So at 200 yards, 8 inches. Again, 4 MOA. So I'm getting 4 MOA very consistently. While I was zeroing in, I do think I hit a group at 100 yards that was closer to 3 inches, but I haven't hit it enough times where I can say, yeah, okay, 3 MOA. So I'm going to go with 4 MOA because I've seen 4 MOA a whole bunch of times at different distances, at 100 yards and 200 yards, and also at the 150 yards. So that's where I think this is going to do. And I was using Tula, okay, so steel case Tula. I mean, that's pretty decent, man. This is definitely like combat effective accuracy, right? 4 MOA for a 7.5-inch barrel, okay? Because even if you're shooting 500 yards, okay, when you take 4, you multiply it by 5, you're gonna get 20 inches. I'm about 20 inches wide, so you know, with a magnifier, you can still get on a man-sized target at 500 yards if you know your holdovers, okay? And that does get a little trickier with 7.62 because it tends to drop more. But anyway, for like inside of like 200 yards and then, this is a great gun, man. This is fun. Cheaper than your 300 blackout, okay? So you got that benefit because I have another 7.5-inch that's 300 blackout. You know, I don't have as much 300 blackout. I do have a lot of 7.62. So that's, you know, this is 7.6 AR-47s, right? Are a great gun for people that have lots of 7.62 by 3.9 ammunition stockpiled. Okay, if you don't have AK ammo stockpiled, this is probably not a good choice for you. But if you already got the ammo, this is a good choice. But one of the nice things about this gun, right, is if you look over here, you'll notice that I just have a regular flash hider on this. I don't have a linear comp. So on my 5.56, you know, on my 5.56 ARs that have the 7.5-inch barrel, I have to put a blast diverter or linear comp on it because otherwise I have to. It's like insanely loud, and I usually have to double up on the ear protection, right? So I have a couple of 7.5-inch 5.56 guns, and usually I put the cushions and then earmuffs on top of it. With this gun, I do not have to double up on the ear protection, okay? In fact, these aren't even the tightest earmuffs that I have. Okay, I have other ones that are tighter that a lot of times I'll use. So the noise is a lot better in the 7.5-inch AR-47 versus the 7.5-inch 5.56. So that's definitely like a big reason. Like if I want to play with 7.5-inch guns, 300 blackout, I just, you know, I don't have a whole lot of ammo laying around. I'd have to actually buy that, you know. 5.56, stupid loud, right? Even though I got plenty of that, you know, it's just stupid loud in the 7.5-inch. But 7.62 by 3.9, I do have a lot of ammo laying around, and the gun is not stupidly loud, so this is a fun gun to play with. Okay, so yeah, so that's one of the benefits of this of the AR-47 in the 7.5-inch barrel compared to your 5.56 gun. It's nowhere near as loud. comparing it to a 300 blackout, it's probably a little bit louder, okay? Not by a whole lot, but it's probably a tiny bit louder. This definitely, I think, is more of a muzzle flash. I'll have to shoot both guns side by side, but I remember shooting that at night. Right now it's not night, but it's going into the evening now. I definitely remember that one having less muzzle flash. This one I think had because even in the daytime I can see the muzzle flash with this, right? If I shoot a couple of rounds back to back, blah, 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 even in the daytime I'll see muzzle flash. With the 300 blackout in the daytime, no matter how fast I shoot, I won't see muzzle flash, okay? So fun gun to shoot. It's good. You know, this is a great choice for a single point sling. You know, you can hang it up like this. Nice thing about single point slings is, you know, they're very flexible. Great car gun, right? Or truck gun, right? Because you can turn around like that. So with the 2-point slings, I usually have to swim out of them, right? So this is a very flexible. You know, this is what they call a fighting sling. Okay, like 2-point slings are great for, you know, for traveling with your gun, right? For moving with your gun. And realistically, a lot of times, I mean, I have to do a lot of walking with the guns, right? I have to walk through the woods, walk through the fields. And the 2-point sling is kind of ideal because I can strap that to my back. It spreads out the weight, okay? But if you're not going to be doing a lot of walking, right? If you're going to be jumping in and out of cars, right? Or helicopters or whatever you got, or boats or whatever you're, you know, this is a good option, right? A very flexible option to work with. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll probably do some more videos on this down the road. I did want to run this through a chronograph and try to get the an energy calculation. You know, I wanted to get a velocity reading and then do an energy calculation. I could not get a good reading. It's wintertime. The sun basically around this time of year doesn't go any higher than 30 degrees. Okay, and my chronograph basically needs strong sunlight to give me a reading. So I think I might have to wait for you know, for the spring where we get the sun a little bit more overhead, so I can run this through a chronograph and see what kind of velocity I'm getting out of this and what kind of energy. Okay, so drop some comments, let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you soon.